advice would you give somebody young and upcoming that wants to be an amazing photographer, be successful in your industry, or just be successful in the hair industry?
Yeah, I think, times are definitely changing. When I started, and it sounds like old now, but, when I started, the whole industry was different. There was less photographers around. The cameras were not as much, not as many people had cameras, and as we go past, only maybe one person in the whole town had a camera back in the, it's like, I don't know, 40s and 30s, So I think now more people are taking more pictures, and what you need to do, you need to stand out, and you need to kind of say a message with your camera. You can't just take a pretty picture of a model and think that's good, because now everybody, like, cameras pretty much automatically take good pictures. You don't have to do much. So now it's more about, trying to tell a story with your camera. That to me is more important than just trying to take a good picture, which is so what? Anybody can do it. iPhone can do it, like, Photoshop and all that. So you want to kind of be a storyteller, like a musician, same thing. If you have good lyrics and good music, you don't need the, one time I heard somebody said, you're a good musician if you can play all your songs on an instrument, like on a non-electric guitar on stage. I don't know who was that, but I really thought that was true. If your lyrics or songs are good, you pretty much can play them anywhere on an acoustic and it's going to sound great. I think same with photography. If your stories are good, if your sujets are good, if your ideas are good, you got good ideas, then you really don't need all the lights and stuff. You can create that image and people are like, wow, So I think that's important, trying to look for inspiration everywhere, and with anything else, with hairdressing or, you just got to put a lot of time into it. It's a commitment. It's like you can't just do it and 4 o'clock, go home and party. You got to be 24 hours, think about it, whether you're a photographer, hairdresser, you got to keep doing the hair, keep practicing it, and it's got to be your passion if you want to survive as an artist. If you just want a regular job, you should go get one. If you want to do your art as a job, and it's very challenging these days, it's got to be your number one passion in your life.